Attorneys for Donald Trump are urging the U.S. Attorney General to block the release of special counsel Jack Smith's upcoming report on two dismissed criminal cases against the president-elect. In a letter to Merrick Garland yesterday, Trump's attorneys called for Smith to be promptly removed from his position or hand the matter over to the incoming administration. For more on this, I want to bring in CBS News political reporter Olivia Rinaldi. Olivia, good to see you again this morning. What more can you tell us about this request by Trump's attorneys and Jack Smith's report?
Yeah, good morning to you, Nikki. The legal hits just keep on coming for President-elect Donald Trump. Last night, in a letter, two of his attorneys reached out to Merrick Garland and asked that report, Jack Smith's final report, be delayed. Now, this final report pertains to the two criminal cases that Smith was investigating into Donald Trump. One regarding the January 6th investigation and efforts to overturn the 2020 election, and the second regarding the Florida classified documents case that was dismissed back in July by Judge Eileen Cannon. Smith was preparing a final report to be released at any moment before Trump was set to take office. His lawyers, Trump's lawyers, were in Washington, D.C. reviewing that final report for the last several days and sent this letter last night to Merrick Garland asking he delay it for two reasons. One, because they argue that Jack Smith was wrongfully appointed to the role of special counsel. But two, they argue that it should be delayed until Pam Bondi, Trump's choice for Attorney General, takes over. And we actually do have some breaking news that just came out about this report. I want to read this to you closely. And in a court filing this morning, special counsel Jack Smith actually told the court that his office is preparing a classified report with prosecutorial decisions. And ultimately, it's up to Attorney General Merrick Garland to make a decision on whether or not that gets released. The important part here, though, is that Jack Smith says that decision won't happen until this Friday at 10 o'clock in the morning. So setting up for a very interesting week. At that point, we would just be 10 days out until Trump is set to take office again. So a lot happening in his court cases, even as we're nearing his second presidency.
A lot happening indeed, Olivia. And here in New York yesterday, a judge rejected President-elect Trump's request to delay sentencing set for later this week in his hush money case. What's the latest there?
Yeah, that sentencing also set for Friday this morning at Friday this week on January 10th at 9:30 in the morning. So 9:30 for his sentencing in the New York hush money trial, and 10 o'clock a report could be released about two other criminal cases. So just to keep on the radar of what this Friday could look like, a very busy news day. Trump had been appealing for that sentencing to be delayed, arguing that they were trying to appeal his conviction. So in that case, the sentencing should not go forth. Judge Merchan in that case said that he's heard those arguments before and that he's still going to move forward with the sentencing. Now that means that Trump's team is likely to go to the appeals court and ask them to intervene on his behalf and say that he should not be sentenced in a case that he is still appealing, arguing also that he is set to take office again in 10 days and that this conviction is a wrongful conviction, but also under presidential immunity, this is something that should not have been brought forth. So a lot of interesting legal developments that will be happening this week as all of these court cases really still hang over Trump's campaign, but also his incoming presidency.
You'll be busy. Olivia Rinaldi, thank you.